Hey Beast, coming back at you with another video. It's been a while since I said that. It's been about like 5 months since I've been gone, but I'm back now. I'll probably make a video explaining what I've been doing for the past 5 months, but I don't know. Today, I'm gonna be doing a little, well, it's actually gonna be quite a long video, but a video on all of the Eminem albums ranked, and these are all basically in my opinion. So yeah, let's get started. I also do want to say that I won't be including the albums Infinite, Shady XV, and 8 Mile, cause Infinite, that's such an old album. I just never got around listening to it, so I wouldn't give a good opinion. And Shady XV and 8 Mile, those are albums with a bunch of people on it, not just Eminem's. At number 8, I got Encore. This one's pretty straightforward. Every Eminem fan knows about this one. So, Encore, it was just one of his most terrible albums ever. Like, none of the songs really had substance to them, except Like Toy Soldiers and Mockingbird. Like Toy Soldiers was about his friend Proof that just died at the time. This was in 2004. And Mockingbird is one of his more iconic songs for him basically singing to Haley. At number 7 we have Relapse, which is again another obvious one. Relapse had only Beautiful, in my opinion. That was only like the good song on there. That one was actually pretty great. And also we had We Made You, which was decent but not over the top good. The rest were kind of just filler songs. They weren't too amazing or nothing. Next up, at number 6, we have Revival. This one brings back memories because if some of y'all have watched my Revival album review, that was pretty bad. Hopefully this one isn't as bad, but the only pretty good songs on here were Revival and Castle and Chloroseptic, but the remix version. Castle's kind of like a hidden gem in that album. It's the second to last song, I believe, and it talks about Haley and what was going through his mind during the pregnancy and when she was born and all that. And River is just a good song because it has Ed Sheeran in it. It's a good pop kind of song. At number 5, it's the Marshall Mathers LP2. This album had songs like Rap God, Survival, Legacy, and The Monster. This one I only slightly disliked more than the song at number 4, but for some of the songs not being as great of quality, but this one had really great songs than some bad songs in it. Like Rap God, he won an award for rapping super fast on that one. And Legacy, that's like a little gem in that too. Just like Castle in Revival. At number 4, we have Recovery. Recovery was a pretty great album, just like the Marshall Mathers LP2, just that I liked it more for how replayable the songs are, such as Love the Way You Lie, Not Afraid, and No Love. Love the Way You Lie, I'm pretty sure charted like a big time in the Hot 100, Billboard's Hot 100, and Without Me, I'm pretty sure charted as well. It was just a great album overall. There wasn't most of the songs could carry weight, and they weren't like unmemorable. At number 3, we have The Eminem Show. I know my top 3 is going to be really controversial because most people put The Eminem Show at their number 1. But there's just some songs on there that don't carry their own weight. These are some of my absolute favorite Eminem songs. Till I Collapse. That one's my favorite, like, workout song or whatever, ever. Cleaning Out My Closet's also a great song. Without Me is one of his iconic songs, and I also really like Haley's song. That one's a good, chill kind of Eminem song because he's rapping half the time, then the other half he's singing. But yeah, the Eminem Show got the most sold copies for Eminem, um, and it was, like I said earlier. The only problem I had with this album was there were some songs that didn't carry its own weight. It kind of dragged the whole album down, in my opinion. So yeah, at number two, we got the Slim Shady LP. I know this one's also pretty controversial for putting at number two, but I absolutely love this album. I have nothing wrong with it, really. The worst song on there is If I Had, and that's not even like a must skip track. I'd still listen to it all the way through, no matter what. Some of my favorites on there are Brain Damage, Rock Bottom, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, and Guilty Conscience. But I'm not taking away from any of the other songs. I love the other songs as well. I think the reason why I like Brain Damage and Rock Bottom the most is because those are the first two songs I ever heard from the album. Brain Damage is highly underrated. I love that song to death. I could replay it a bunch of times. It's just like never talked about in his Eminem's GOAT songs, basically. I don't know why, but it just never gets talked about. And at number one, the Marshall Mathers LP. This album is my favorite at the moment because if you were to ask me every month or so which one's my favorite, it could probably be the Slim Shady LP or the Marshall Mathers LP. I love both of them to death. My favorite songs on there are Kill You, I'm Back, The Real Slim Shady, The Way I Am, and Criminal. The worst song on there is probably Who Knew, but that's that's not a skippable track at all either. I love that one. I leave it on. I never skip it. But I feel like Kill You is the most underrated song of all time for Eminem. Kill You and I'm Back. They never get talked about on his GOAT songs or whatever, but they're really my favorite songs at the moment. I just bump to that so much. I love them. And also, like, really no track is skippable in this album. That's how good it is. That's why Eminem's considered one of the GOATs. He just makes so much great music, except for those top three albums, or the bottom three albums, Encore, Relapse, and Revival. Those were some like fluke albums, but he's still considered a GOAT for them. So yeah, that was my list for all of Eminem's albums ranked. See that kill right there? But if you heard on the background, I had some X music playing. Right now, X is one of my favorite artists. I've been listening to a ton of his like other music that I didn't get to listen to while he was alive, and it's so sad that he's gone. He just made such great music. But yeah, that was the list, guys. Peace.